Well, hello everyone. Today I am doing a rank chart of books that I've read. Just gotta shut my door. And yeah, I have a lot of books down here, as you can see. So, let's get started. Okay, first we have Powerless. Sorry. We have Powerless by Lord Roberts. Oh my gosh, this book. It's gonna make me cry. What the frick? Okay, this is the first ever book that I actually started reading before I got into reading a bunch. So this book is definitely gonna be S tier. This book is so good. I would so recommend it. Especially, it's a YA romance fantasy. I'm not sure what else it is, but yeah. Next, there's Powerful. This book emotionally destroyed me, but it was still so good, so it's going in the S tier. I was sobbing at the end of this book. I actually made a post on this book. I've made a few posts about this book after getting to the end of it. It is so sad. I was dying, dude. It was so sad. Next is Reckless. Gotta switch it up. Reckless, I'd say it wasn't as good as the first two. It was still really good, but compared to the other books in the series, I feel like it was, I don't know what the word for it is. I feel like she didn't kind of know what to do, so she was like, oh, this seems like a good idea. I'll just write about this. And I was like, what? Why are we in this place when we're supposed to be in Ilia? So I was like, okay. Wait, I think that's the place. I think I might be tweaking. I'm making sure. Hold on, guys. I don't, is it yeah, it's Ilia. Okay, cool. I was making sure I got that right. So I'd say this book wasn't as good as the first two, but it was still really good, so definitely going in the A tier. Next is Fearless. The amount of twist in this book was insane, especially when you get towards the back half. I was like, what? What? I'm sorry, what? It was a really what book. I just said what 80,000 times. But I'd say I still think the first two were really good. But compared to the first two to Fearless, probably gonna have to put it in the A tier. Don't get me started on Fearful. I feel like there was no need to make this book. Okay, I'm about to spoil some stuff, so you might want to skip ahead so you don't hear this. But, Fearful, I really don't care that about what Kit was doing while they were gone. I mean, yeah, I know he was dying and stuff, and that, crap, what was her name? Mara. How they had a relationship in the book, and it was just I really don't care. The only part that I really cared about in that book was seeing what was up with Blair. It was kind of cool to get to know how she was, and so yeah. But overall, this book wasn't the best. I personally wish I kind of didn't read it, but I feel like you should read it. But yeah, so it's probably gonna go in the B tier. Next is the Summer I Turned Pretty series. Oh my gosh, this feels like such a long time ago, but I read it in like October, November. This is like the wrong time to read a summer book. I read it in like, yeah, November. Or not November, October, like mid-October. End of October, actually. But, like, I loved watching this series. The series, the one on Prime Video, they are so good. The actors are amazing, and they got the most attractive people I have ever seen. But like, the book, definitely I would read it because the book is a lot different than the show. I mean, they're similar, but there's a lot of stuff in the show that's not in the book at all. I feel like they wanted the show to be a lot longer, but there wasn't enough in the book for them to make the show longer. So I'm gonna put the first book into the A tier. Next is It's Not Summer Without You. That's the second book in the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I'd say this one, crap, I'm trying to remember what this one is about. I'm trying to think of what it's about. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I remember. So I'd say this one, it was a little bit, like, less exciting than the first one, but it was, like, more, like, I guess, being able to know the characters better, rather than, like, oh, there's Belly, Jeremiah, and Conrad. It's like, oh yeah, I know these people. By the way, I'm team anti-Belly. I'm not gonna lie. But Conrad's pretty fine in the show. Same with Jeremiah. I heard that the actor of Jeremiah that played on the Prime Video show got married recently, so congrats to him. But I'd say they're both equally the same to me, so it's gonna go into the A tier. Next is We'll Always Have Summer. This one felt like really weird. I'm about to spoil something, so if you don't want to hear it, skip ahead. Warning you this right now. I'll give you a second to skip ahead. But why, Jeremiah? Why would you cheat on Belly? I mean, like, I know she didn't like you, but like, why would you cheat on her in Cabo? What are we doing? Anyways, but like, this book was still pretty good. I feel like it was really cool to see all that was happening. It felt like a behind the scenes thing in the third season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. By the way, each book is a season on Prime Video, so I'd definitely go check that series out. It is really good. Overall, I'd say it's definitely an A tier. Okay, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on this, but I personally did not like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It was also my first thriller book that I've ever read. I guess just going into it, I wasn't really like prepared to read a thriller. I guess I'm just not really a fan of thriller books. And so I actually read the first two books, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and the novella Killjoy. I'd say the first one wasn't that bad, but like, I actually started the second one in like December and I didn't finish it. I'm probably gonna pick it back up soon so I can finish it, but like, overall, I did not like this book that much. So I'm probably gonna have to put it in the C tier. I almost put it in the D, but I was thinking about it. Okay. Next book. Fake Skating. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much I loved this freaking book. Hold on. There's something on my mic. 1 second, guys. Okay, I got it. But this book was so freaking cute. I think I read it, and I read this book in a day. And I read it like at night, and then I woke up in the morning and finished it. But like, this book was so freaking cute. This is one of her like best books that I've read by her. I read like all of her books except for the Better Than the Movies books. But like, this book was so cute, dude. I love this book. It was, let's say it's a hockey book about crap, I kind of forgot her name's Danny and Alec. But it was so cute seeing them, like, they're like old friends that like ended up meeting with each other, and they end up like, yeah, you'll have to read the book, but it was really good. I'm gonna put this book in the S tier because it was so good. Next is A Heart for Christmas. This is during Christmas. Why did we make this an advent calendar? I'm just saying. This book, I say it wasn't that bad. It's about, why do I forget everybody's names? It's actually really bad, bro. April. It's about a girl named April, and she has like a really bad heart condition, and she's scared of doing like anything. But then there's this guy who comes along, and apparently she wants to do everything now he's there. But yet her parents are like restricting her from doing anything. So like, I feel like I definitely get the audiobook for this one because it's a French writer, and it's kind of hard to understand some of the words because they're in French. But it was overall an okay book, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Guys, we're at Caraval. This series, dude. Me personally, I like Donatella's point of view more than the Scarlet's. Hey, we got the same name. I kind of thought that was funny when I was reading the book, but I really like hearing from Donatella's point of view more rather than Scarlet's. So, but this book, please read it, and be aware you need to read Caraval before Once Upon a Broken Heart, because there is a character in Caraval that is in Once Upon a Broken Heart. So overall, I really love this book. So definitely, definitely gonna be an S tier. Okay. What did that show? Oh, okay. Whoa! Well, there. It didn't show anything. But next is Legendary. I'm trying to remember what this book is about. And the thing is in Spanish. Hold on, guys. Gotta grab the book off my bookshelf. Ugh. Oh yeah, this is the one where she's like, I'm trying to see who that person is. Yeah, this one, I say I really like being in Donatella's perspective more, because I feel like she, like, does a lot more than Scarlet did. I feel like Scarlet was just kind of, like, a nerd. I'm not gonna lie. Like, actually, I do not want to do this, so we're not doing it. But I definitely liked, hearing Donatella's side better, so Legendary is gonna go in the S tier for me. Finale. I love this one too. This series was amazing to me. I personally would recommend the series to like anybody. I'd say even like younger audiences should read this too, because well, hold on. Now that I think about it, I'd say maybe like when you get to like 11 to 12, I would definitely recommend this book to you. But it was still amazing as the other one, so definitely gonna be an S tier. Then Spectacular. I mean, I personally think there's no reason to read this unless you want to just read more about Donatella and somebody. Can't tell you that. You have to read ahead. But I would definitely read this if you want to know more about those two. So it's gonna be an S tier for me. Or wait, no. Definitely not S. Maybe close to S, but probably an A tier. And then there's Once Upon a Broken Heart. Oh my gosh. This series, dude. I like put so many things in S tier, I'm not gonna lie. There are some books that I don't have on here that I've read, but like they were horrible books, which was Call of the Wild and The Outsiders and The Giver. The Outsiders and The Giver weren't that bad. I probably put Outsiders and Giver I probably put in C tier, but Call of the Wild, do not read that book. That book is horrible. That is the most horrible book I've ever read. Do not read it. There's too much detail. It's like they say, oh, a glacier, and then they go on for like 4 minutes about what a glacier looks like. Like, dude, I do not need to know all of this stuff about a glacier and how it looks to you, because I could care less. Thank you. Okay, sorry guys. Let's go back to... Why do I sound like a nerd? Okay guys, let's go back. I'm crying. Okay. Once Upon a Broken Heart was an amazing series too. This whole series was amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I like how it focuses on like 2 characters instead of like this person, this person, this person, this person. There's not actually a lot of people that you have to remember because there's not like a ton of characters. So I personally put this whole entire series into the S tier. Come on, why is it so hard to move? It's because I'm on an iPad. I'm an iPad kid, guys. Next is Betting on You. This book was so adorable. Bailey. Wait, no. That's not the right one, is it? Is it Bailey? Yeah, it is Bailey. And Charlie. These two, it was a really cute book. I would definitely recommend it. Lynn Painter is also my favorite author, and so I would probably recommend any of her books to like any teenager who likes to read. So I'll definitely be putting this book in S tier. Oh, this iPad is gonna make me crash. S tier. And then we have Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. Don't get me started on this book. Just like this book, it was okay, but like the second book, I took like almost a month to read that book, and it caused me to go into a horrible reading slump, and it was bad. So I would definitely read the first one, but I'd say if you're okay with how that ended, I wouldn't recommend you reading the second one, because I personally think there's no reason to read the second one. So I'll probably put the first one into A tier, and then put the second one into B tier. Another Lynn Painter. I'm so excited for her new book to come out. I think it's called... Wait, what is it called? Stand By. Oh yeah, I found it. Trust Fall. It comes out September 29th. I had to look at my channel post to find that. But The Do-Over was such an adorable book though. It was like a girl who like has to repeat like the worst day of her life, where she finds out like her boyfriend is cheating on her. And no, I'm not spoiling this because it's on the back of the book. And so, wait, I think it's on the back of the book. Bro, I need to actually fix my bookshelf. It's so full. Wait, let me make sure. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's on the back of the cover, so I didn't spoil that, so don't worry. But this book was really cute, and I definitely put it in the S tier. And the last book is This Time It's Real. This book was, I feel like there could have been more. I feel like I wish there was more in this book, because I feel like in the beginning of it was really good, but I was like, when I got to the end, I was like, that's it? I thought there was gonna be more. But like, okay, if that's it, then it's okay. So I'll probably be putting this book in the A tier. I would recommend you guys to read it because it's super cute, but yeah. Well, looks like I finished my thing. I say this whole tier thing is from October last year to like what I'm reading right now. Currently I'm reading Divine Rivals, which is really cute so far. I'm like on middle of part 2, so yeah. But thank you guys for coming out to watch this video, and hopefully I will see you guys soon.